Since I'm on a roll of saying shit that's crazy but true, things that people think because won't ever be public or is just done through the mind that they don't exist, like the safes I've gotten into. How many of you, thank you, I think it's your avatar that has no choice but to be honest, has gotten into your safe? None of you donated to my channel. What is it with you? Because some of you lost it. It was stolen from you. And you're angry at me for some reason. How do you get over this? No, I'm not going now. You want to kill me now? I get into a safe for you that you stole? Maybe that's karma for me because it wasn't yours. But see, all of you that deal with these safes, you're all fucking each other over. And maybe even worse, you may be all banging each other. Period. If it was Patrick that got you into these things, you would have shared it. I am going to wish that I can be face to face with all of you. Not to fight or to argue, but I want to see how you are around a woman like me. It's uncomfortable to be around me if you're not secure. I can intimidate the most intimidating man on the planet, and I don't do it intentionally. And he's the same, right? I don't move to intimidate. This is the result of previous experience. That was your dad? Oh, hi. Oh God. Full disclosure today. I'm just going to start talking about some of the things that they showed me in my mind, which is, I'm not sure if this is a gift. It feels like it is. It feels like it's a gift for everybody, though, where I can view things in the past and see who killed who stole it, what conversations were had. This is a gift that could only benefit the world. Somebody else doesn't like that I have this gift, and they've been trying to hire these weird spiritualists. You're just weird. To try to take mine in some way. I don't know. It feels like they're even trying to extract my gifts from me. Oh, what they're also doing through laser is taking bone marrow and spinal fluid. The only way that this comes to an end is for the entire planet to drop. Because there are too many, you can't tell me I can't. And there are too many that even though I'm feeling this pain, I will crawl to the naval station. You feel me? It's too much of that. It's too much that you feel like this is a competition where you could win at this point. You already lost. This is the defeat you're feeling. It may be you and I, You know what I mean? Somebody needs to clean this mess up. I'm not really interested in cleaning it up. I just want to remove the trash in a healthy way. And what's healthy for me is savage. It's more savage. I'm bored. I don't know if you're bored too. Just going to leave that alone. What do I... How many more feathers can I ruffle today? 33-year policy, my grandfather said. 33, Iris. Listen to me. I want to tell you something. You try and alter that document, you'll die. It would be better for you if it was at the hands of my mind. Because I know something that you did to somebody. So if I feel like they tell me that you're trying to alter that document, I will announce on my channel what you did, who you did it to, in detail. I will go out of my way to pull cards on it first and then put the message out there. Be honest with my Aunt Dot. It's a 33-year policy. It's a $152 million policy. You need to call her right now and tell her the truth. Because there's somebody that's an agent that likes me very much and they don't like you. You forged some things. All right, I'm going to leave it at that and then see if you'll do the right thing here. Aunt Dot, it's a $152 million policy. Whatever company that he worked for back then, it could have been that you didn't even know what Grandpop really did. You know what I mean? It feels like it could have been a little more covert than we thought. But whatever it was back then, they had these policies through the actual corporation, or it could have been governmental shit that now they just don't do. But you have to honor it. You have no choice but to honor that policy because he paid into it. It's theft. I'm going to inherit everything. It's part of my fate. And it's not just my fate. It's other people's fate too. Some of you are attacking me and we're supposed to inherit this shit together. You can tell if you're just like me or not. I know that a lot of the time like minds clash. That's natural though. They don't have to clash for life. Damn it. I can only be around dangerous men. I feel uneasy around any other man. I need to be around men that I possibly want to kill me. It's my comfort zone. You know why? Not so I can antagonize them, so that I can show them otherwise. It's healthy. It's healthy, that's that kind of war. You know what I mean? You challenge each other, you mock each other a little bit, but you have to make time for renew, yes, you could call it that, or just to clear shit out. You're just not taking that baggage with you. Hi, what's up, doggy? I love you too. I speak to this dog telepathically. It's one of the best conversations I actually have. Long hair. Oh, let me tell you what else. They're gonna throw cards out. Let me take these off. They're gonna throw cards out and remind me of things I saw in my head. Patrick's mom. You've been a hateful bitch towards me since I was a child, and he's gonna find out what I mean by that. Oh, the kidnapping. But anyway, this is what they showed me. Somebody that talks like this and just moves like this. He can't stand your voice. Yeah, they went out of their way to use your voice for this telepathic thing, and I feel like people wanted to jump off bridges. I know he did. But they showed me you and Walt putting me in, and Harry putting me in some type of thing. It could be seen as some type of time machine, right? I talked about that. People thought I was crazy. Wait till you see the shit that comes out about that with your girl here. And I feel like you tried to age me, but it backfired on you. So you did a ritual in that room. Was this at Patrick Henry Court? Is that what? Yeah. Kind of confused on whose house that really is. How long has this been in place of just... Because in the beginning it felt like, okay, there's a possibility that Patrick and I inherited some shit, right? And you didn't like it. Instead of saying, yo, let's just be the family members and benefit all. Do you see how stupid you people are? You're fucking dumb. I mean, everybody involved. Here are two people who give without, and you want to take them from them. I can't figure out. This is how you lose businesses quickly with this type of mind. Let me try and take it for years and lose in the process, which brings up the laws of stupidity. Anyway, that's what they showed me, and that my hair was longer and they cut my hair. That I was placed somewhere twice. It could have been at the Red Roof. And I feel like somebody, whether I don't know if you remember or not, that you were there. Because they're showing me your face. And the conversation that was had was that I was supposed to go into a situation, be swapped out with somebody. What was it for? To investigate what they were talking about on the channel. Michelle Pembroke is a clone of me. There is a Olympia Dufresne, another clone. 9 times. Thank you, Barack. 9 times. Just placed in situation because I'm a leader and I thrive wherever I go. As a POW, absolutely. Honduran prison. They showed me that. Being illegally arrested, thrown in there at the hands of you as well, Barack. This is what they showed me in my mind. Me and Pete Tiffany were in there. And they showed us having sex, or trying to. I guess we were attracted to each other. Situation, what else are you gonna do? You know what I mean? This is just the shit I've seen in my mind. Let me let this dog out. Hold on, because it's going to get interesting. They're going to flip out cards, and this is going to be one of the best readings. I don't know if it's going to be a reading. Hold on. Hi, Pete. Don't say a fucking word. We were thrown in. I was thrown in first. Was I thrown in? Hold on. You were already in there. It was like to antagonize. This whole thing with certain people was just to separate, bring together, separate again. It was a game. Game over. I'm going to start talking about shit that's going to make me look more crazy than I really am, but I believe that they're allowing me to do this because there have been so many things that I've said that are actually, that I can't believe it. Now I'm concerned, I'm questioning my own group, my own family, the government. I mean, am I just doing dirty work for Rocky? Was this list on the terrorist list just a list of somebody else's or a few people's enemies that didn't belong on there, and now you have innocent people getting attacked by others? Does somebody know about karma? Did they give you the option? Do they word it in a sense where you don't even realize you're agreeing to it? I was on this list. I can't figure out why. I'm no longer on the list. So what they did was they put my number, ADH47, as somebody else. And it's been me that you guys have been attacking with these things. I'm a woman. Nobody cares about this anymore? Right, the women and children things. I don't know if we were viewed as weaker. Some of these kids have flattened buildings with their minds. Let's talk about all the buildings I've flattened with my mind. Yeah, I'm just going to get into it. Santiago, Chile. And I even gave other people the ability to do that. I can take it away as well. Who am I? Whoa. Right, Ragnarok. Incarnate. For those who know about that, you've seen something in your dream, you heard a voice, that's me. And it's throwing through a loop because I'm a woman. Could this be the universe or a female type of in the universe saying, let me show you what a real leader does? Yeah, you have to destroy, but you destroy your enemy. We need to start teaching this in school. Okay, that you destroy your adversary, the opposition, the resistance. You don't destroy your colleagues. Just take a minute. I'm going to take my robe off, and then they're going to run and now hit me with something that's supposed to bring coolness into my environment. And then what will happen is I'll put this back on, and they bring over some type of laser satellite thing that generates heat. Or they'll heat up the implants in my body. You worship me as your God. I am your creator incarnate. I feel confident saying that now. That all of you have been attacking this being that you claim to worship, you fucking frauds. Your God is a piece of shit. I am not God. Please don't insult me. I come through. I would be more Satan is what Marduk was the first. When I started having this, and there's footage that people are holding on to because you think there's gonna holy grail. Someone's gonna hack your phone. Yeah, they know you have it, and they want this story out. There are people who want my story out because they're tired of all the bullshit movies and shows. They're ridiculous. I mean, no disrespect to the 90 Day, but how many fucking times can we watch people make the same mistake over and over and over and over again? It's insanity, expecting a different outcome. Nobody wants to get married. Nobody wants to have kids. Why would you? If you could have a life of vacationing and fucking and partying and shit, why would you want to be tied down to someone for? No, thank you. In fact, I think what happened was... Here I go. I think that there were a bunch of men and me who got along very well. We're leaders, we're dangerous, we're methodical in the way that we handle things. Yeah, no evidence ever. And I believe that we were attracted to each other. I think all of these men, you could have found, there was 10, you could have found out that you were all related. That you were the 10 that I talk about on my channel. And then I believe that it was me. I don't feel like I came from that, but I could have been at least a twin brother. I'm not sure if you've been attacking me. I wouldn't be surprised. That's not really my concern right now, but I had to say it. Long hair. Patrick's mom still has my hair. Don't you, Darla? You don't have the right to be angry at me. And yeah, I could have shot your clone. Would I do it again? Remains to be seen. They showed me some things in my mind too, where I just walked in and blew people's fucking brains out and went into the bathroom, fixed my makeup, and left. It's the kind of shit I do. They showed me in my mind me getting set on fire. Still here. I mean, repeatedly asking where Pete Tiffany lives, where Pat Tiffany lives, where Pete Olivera lives. All of you. Marsh has all of them, but you all did it for me. We all did it for each other. You understand? There were 302. There were 302 of us. And I feel like we were chosen because of 300. I feel like it had something to do with being warriors. We seen what was going on the planet. We seen that what was going on with kids, and we decided to get out of whatever we were in, get together, and handle those people. Why would we be a threat to certain people unless you are, in fact, a pedophile and a child trafficker? See, I know we got. How about the obvious? I'll change the word. The obvious here is this: when you stand for something and you have opposition, that opposition is involved with what you're standing for. Otherwise, you wouldn't be bothered by it. You would be glad that people were doing that shit, which was concerning to me at how many people actually did things with children. Some was blackmail. You can get yourself out of that, though. Some of you got too interested in that shit, and you took it on as a career role, and that's a fucking no-no. You don't get to take a child that can't defend themselves and put them in a dangerous situation. Not with someone like me on the planet, and I believe that me and these men felt we had the same. We just agreed when it comes to this shit. I don't feel really like I'm supposed to be with just one person. I had too much to offer in that area. And I also believe that I'm older than I think. There could be many of us that are older than we think, and we're pissing people off because we don't age the same. This would be the DNA of certain deities. Many, right. There could be some things where I was removed from a situation and the men that I actually previously dealt with are in their 70s. And this is why you may not recognize me for who I am, and that your sons and nephews now are going to be with me in something. I'm just not interested in women with this particular situation. I can't get away. I try all the time to push myself to say, well, maybe it's women. A lot of you's got a fucking chip on your shoulder. For the women who don't, and you agree with me, and you're like, my God, I wish I could just meet this woman so that I can show her that I'm just like her, I hope that you will be there as well. You will give me Chancellor back. And they will help me get it back, because we're all going to have to live there with what's coming. What's coming, Therese? Andrea Barton. Apparently I have many aliases, and I see now why. Because they attack you with your bank, they attack you with getting homes and this, that, or the other. So it makes sense with changing and paying $1 million to $5 million at a time to get a name change, and then having to do it again and again and again, because there's a system that doesn't know their fucking place. You get paid by us working. You feel me? You work for us. We are your boss. Somehow this shit got flipped too. Now, what else can I get into? That's my mom blaring the radio because she's agitated with something that has nothing to do with me. I'm the one that got attacked. My kidneys feel like they're on fire, but somehow there's another victim in the house. I have such a hard time with childish behavior. It brings out a monster in me. It does. I'm gonna make it known to the universe that I wish to be brought back together with all of those people who were loyal. I don't feel a lot of disloyalty when it comes to that. Here's another obvious acknowledgement that if we were disloyal to each other, they would have never separated us. They thrive off of that. Betrayal, playing people against each other. We would only have been a threat to be separated forcefully and then possibly to turn on each other, because that's what you do, the cowards that you are. That we must have been thick as thieves. Good ones, though. There are safes that were taken from the Federal Reserve 22 years ago that are under this property. This is what I believe. And there's a safe room in there. What's coming? The sun, bacon. You figure that shit out. This force, this thing that feels that it could break bones. You feel the pressure. That's not coming from them. I think you think it is. It's actually something that's forming. You're not going to be able to take credit for that, for being that low, for all of your antics and all of your conniving, shady, predatorial, let me wait till they lay down and go to sleep so I feel like a fucking man kind of thing. It's the result of all of this stuff, and it will be able to snap necks, and it's going to be weight. You understand? You're going to feel like you were in Warehouse D for a little bit. I'm excited. Tell me what else. Let me flip at something else what they showed me in my mind. Jonathan Edwards. Skull broken. Okay. Tesla. Tesla was stolen. It was left. See, there are people that had multiple aliases as well. And if Tesla was left to a woman, that woman must have been targeted. Do you understand? That woman had multiple aliases. Give me a name for the woman Tesla was actually left to. Was excuse me, sir? Hi. Abigail Adams. What? Bronstein? Abigail or Bronson was left Tesla. Stolen. I heard this in my mind about how somebody just took it. Let's talk about someone else. That's they steal everything, right? Let's steal inheritances. Let's steal homes. Let's steal lottery winnings. Greed. And the irony is people will get mad at me for saying this shit when what I'm doing and when I get this shit back, I'm gonna be the one that brings all this money. All this money that you people on these sites that are saying the government's going to give us all that, it's my money that's going to do it. So you all may want to be friends with me. Don't sabotage something. You know what I mean? You self-sabotagers, you are. Dangerous jealousy. It's the kind of jealousy that, no, it doesn't end the lives of certain people. It ends the lives of those who have the dangerous jealousy. You make yourself sick inside. You'll have heart issues. You'll have pain in places because your anger is turning into ugliness, which is turning into ailments. Let me flip some letters out. I want the letters of the actual jealous people that it's just way out of control. These letters could be first name, or the letters themselves could be a first and last name. T-F-O-S-T-Y. Sonia. You were going to try and cut my face off? 3829 Arundel Avenue. Bring your knife. I'm going to be unarmed. And somehow I'm going to leave with your face. Okay. Yusef, you have dangerous jealousy? It's not with me. It's with Javier. Yep, he's behind all of it. S-N-C-K. Sinai. Don't you have a career and everything? Aren't you learned, and don't you have, I mean, from what I understand, is this you, Sanai Lathan? I don't know if it's you or you have a daughter or there's someone else named like you, because what I get from you is you're not that type of woman. So either you were replaced, and this is the low vibrational species now coming in with greed and torture and hate and envy and competition and entitlement. So I don't know what I did to you, but it feels like your jealousy is with me. Okay. CK. Karen Crosby. What's up? You looking rough? Okay. Do you understand that I have nothing to do with that? Okay. What do we got here? ES. Eric Senders. What's up with you? Jealous, intimidated that I'm strong. Got it. T.E. Terry. Didn't I give you $500? Is this the black Terry with the braids from the Red Roof? Didn't I give you $500 fucking dollars so that you could get a laptop and shit because I felt like you wanted to start a channel or something? Like, didn't you get clothes and shit? My point is this. When I get this money, I won't be giving it to many. You know, you've already made yourselves enemies of mine, and you might as well just stay that way. And the people now who are smart that are going to go, well, I need help in this situation, and I'm clearly not getting it from these. You're too hateful. Why would I even expect it from them? Here's someone that won the lottery. Let me not make an enemy out of this person. Let me do something a little different than my neighbor did. Can some of you just think back on what you've done? I'm almost homeless. My neighbor needs a roommate, and it's only $50 a week. Let me steal from my fucking neighbor. And what's the, this is where the hurt comes in. This isn't hurt from other people. This is you hurting yourself, and you're angry. Is that you'll get angry at the neighbor for telling you that they can't trust you. You're the type of people that I believe in the past I would just run up on him boop, with the R. There are so many toys at Chancellor locked up. We knew something was coming, and they showed me this, us throwing everything in the safe, and then we were separated. The men were told they were going to a meeting to possibly join the Freemasonry that somebody else created. This is another woman. Was this a clone of me? Was this an Hannah Tiffany? Would it be nuts to say that a woman started the Freemasons? And is actually as a chair? Basically, everything that we're told is a lie when it comes to this situation. This is why I'm here, and the person that tells the truth, of course, I become public enemy number one. But you made me your enemy, and I'm your savior. You just didn't see it yet. See, if you would have at least stopped attacking me, even for shit that I didn't even do to you, but just to be a follower, to be accepted, a lot of this darkness that you guys placed on me would have dissipated, and this shit would have been easier to get to me. It's like you want to block somebody from getting something that's going to help you. You're blocking yourself. I have to say this. See, there are kids that are going, this is so obvious. There are adults that can't see shit like this. It worries me. It makes me wonder, have they even graduated to stretching children out and putting human suits on them? I mean, because a lot of you move like big fucking, because I want this. You're a grown-ass black man, Carter. Stomping your feet? Do you want my gifts? Does everybody want to deal with this shit? Because there's something that comes with this, you understand? Constant attack, ridicule, blame game. The same way that you blame this God of yours now that all of you are angry at. But you're angry at me because I'm the one who expressed it vocally, and at first you were angry that I even said it. Now it's being proven and you're angry at me with that. Who else? D.Y. Delaney Johansson? Johnson. Dangerous jealousy. I want to take a minute. It could be the entire planet at this point. I could flip out both of these letter things and just go on and on with names. You know who you are. You know when you're jealous. And for so many, you're jealous and you can't stand that you're jealous, and you still take that anger out on somebody else. Start punching yourselves in the face and slapping yourselves in the face and start punishing yourselves. I'm trying to think of other things that they showed me in my mind that are going to benefit everybody eventually. It was Pete, Tiffany, and me. You looked like Nick. And it was you and I with 2 children. This felt future. It felt, we woke up in a home and there were pods. We both woke up in them, and then there were 2 kids that woke up in them. So I don't know if they're already there. This is something on another realm or dimension. And then the Sphinx thing happened. Is that who it was? Is it just anybody that I choose, or is it, I'm not sure with that, but we crawled back into the Sphinx. That's how deep this shit goes when it comes to deities, how old my soul is, who I am. It's more important than we think. What else did they show me? We didn't have anybody there. We couldn't have anybody there. We were perfect, flawless looking. All we did was kiss each other. And we had the kids, and it was kissing like we couldn't stop kissing each other. And something, I don't know if something happened between the 2 of us, but I didn't want that. You know what I mean? I felt like it was well, I'm not sure at this point if I was choosing something lesser. I don't feel that. I'm not sure. There was so much manipulation when people started realizing, holy shit, she can actually see this shit. She's going to expose all of us. We have to now impede on that. It's been that type of manipulation and attack on my mind, which you're never going to break me mentally. I'm already broken. You just don't recognize this type of broken. It's an organized broken. What else did they show me? Oh. It could be and it could not be. This is just what was in my brain. Somebody named Teresa Heilman in a freezer. That's someone named Dave. Possibly. Tiffany had her in a freezer. Too many people getting involved with too many experiments and wanting this one for themselves, and I want to force this one to marry me. How come you guys can't just be the men you're supposed to be for that type of woman or man? Why can't you just be that? Because what's going to happen is eventually they're going to figure out who you really are. Your true colors are going to come out. You're not man enough to be with that kind of woman, or you're not woman enough to be with that kind of man, whatever this is. And there's going to be separation. You can alleviate that, because what happens with that is now families are arguing with each other, and friends now feel like, whose side do I take? And you just cause problems for everybody else. You're forcing something that shouldn't be. And anytime, this is what I learned, anytime in this universe you force something, it's going to be uncomfortable. It's like forcing a size 12 in a shoe that's a 9. It doesn't fit. And if you try and force it, you're going to get blisters. You're going to get hurt. Why can't we just think of life this way? Maybe we can at this point. I have to trigger a lot of you and say certain things that you need to hear. You're going to be angry with me. Some of you are going to attack me even worse. Others of you, you're going to, you're going to try and you're going to take out your own anger and frustration from your own actions or lack of action on me. But then eventually you're going to have no choice but to sit with yourself and go through a purging process like I did. I'm the strongest woman on the planet, and I still had to go through something like that. So if it's not too good for me, it's not too good for you. I'm going to leave it at that. And when I come up with things, I'm just going to write them down throughout the day. They're going to remind me of things that they showed me, and I'm going to speak on everything publicly now. See ya.